Today we're going to work our quads and calves. You can grab a chair if you like because we will be doing a few balancing moves, one-legged moves. So if you need that for stability, grab a chair. Otherwise, you can grab a pair of dumbbells or water bottles, cans from the kitchen if you like, or just use body weight. All right, so let's begin. We're going to start with just a standing march. It's a 10-minute workout, so we're doing a quick warm-up. Just stand and march. Really pump those arms. Bring those knees up as high as you can. You want to get the most out of this warm-up, so really got to move those arms and legs to get that blood flowing. You can march faster if you like to get warmed up a little bit. Pump and march. And after this, we're going to move into those leg swings. It's where you want your chair, because we'll be on one leg. Pump and march. Okay, we're going to move into those leg swings. So, one leg, we're just swinging it back and forth. You can hold on to a chair for stability if you need. Otherwise, we're just swinging, kind of like when we were kids, having fun. If your balance is good, don't need the chair, that's great. We're working at all levels here. If you need to swing a little slower, that's fine. Especially if you're starting to wobble like I am. Just slow it down a little bit. Should be feeling this, warming up the hips, glutes, maybe even the hip flexor, quad, hamstring. All right, and we'll switch to the other side. And when you're doing this, you don't want to be leaning forward. Keep that core tight and only swinging back as far as you can stand straight up. So if you're trying to lean forward to get it further back, stand straight. And if your kickback is only here, that's fine. This will improve with practice. That's why we're here. And then we're going to move into squats. Just a basic squat. So you want to grab those dumbbells, water bottles, cans. If you're using weight, if you're using body weight, that's perfectly fine. A few more seconds. All right. So grab your resistance if you're using any. Feet under your hips, toes pointed out slightly. And we're going to just squat down. Nice and slow and controlled. Turn to the side so you can see. Don't lean forward. Keep your chest up. And sit straight back. Pretend like there's a chair back there that you're trying to sit on. And sit those hips back. Face front again. Make sure that your knees aren't going out. Make sure you're staying right over those toes. One more. Now we're going to go into calf raises. So we're simply just going to raise up onto those toes and lower back down. You can turn your feet out slightly if you need to. This is slow and controlled. Don't let yourself just fall out of it. Slowly and control, go down to the ground. You can just touch your ankles to the floor slightly and then go back up. That helps with that slow, controlled movement. If you need to go all the way down, that's fine. Or if that feels better. Nice and slow and controlled. We'll do a couple more. All right, let's go back into those squats again. Just doing these two movements, squats and calf raises. We're doing them 3 times each. And be sure you're doing these slow and controlled. Don't fall down into the squat. Slowly lower. And if your range of motion is only here, that's fine. Focus on that form. And if your form is starting to falter, drop the weights. Go to body weight. If you need to use that chair behind you to sit on for each squat, that's fine. Practicing that form. We're all at different levels, and each level is perfectly fine. We all have to start somewhere. All right, back to calf raises. And sometimes we even have to go back to those levels. That's why they're there. If you have an injury, just not feeling quite up to it, not feeling yourself, modifications are not a bad thing. Getting up and moving is the important thing. So if you want to step this up, then you can do 30 seconds on each leg and do single leg. Now I would highly recommend holding on to the chair for those. It's really hard to do without holding on to something. But you could do these one-legged and just hold the weight in the hand, the same hand that you're going raising up on. All right, back to those squats. Last time. You guys are doing awesome. Hope you're enjoying this workout. Getting those legs done today. To progress this, just grab heavier weights. If you don't have dumbbells at home and you're using water bottles, you could grab gallons of water, 1 for each hand. You just have to hold them out a little further. All right, we're done with those. Back to the calf raises. Nice and slow and controlled. You might start to feel a little shake. I am. These are much smaller muscles. Smaller muscles you definitely feel a lot sooner than the bigger ones. If you need to pause for a moment, that's fine. Jump back in when you're ready. There's no one to judge you here. I'm not judging. Don't judge yourself. You're here, you're practicing. It's all a practice. Okay, set those weights down. We're going to start stretching now. Again, you can use that chair. We're going to do a quad stretch. So grab your ankle or your toes and pull that heel back towards your glute. And you can squeeze your glute muscle. You'll feel that even more in that quad. And switch to the other side. Be sure you're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. It's a really good way to bring that heart rate down. All right, now we are going to do calf stretch standing. So you want to put your heel down, bring your toes up towards you, and bend at your hip. Keep that back flat. You can reach down to grab your toes if you need a deeper stretch. Otherwise, you can just continue to bend down. Flex those toes back as far as you can. You should feel this in that calf muscle. And switch to the other side. If you feel like you need any more stretching after this, feel free. Otherwise, you guys are done. Done with this workout for today. Thanks for coming and working out with me. You did awesome. Enjoy the rest of your day.